trading recap here. I'm gonna start showing sharing the last minutes of the pre-market session that goes into the open bell. I never really hold any positions um, into the bell from pre-market, but it just felt like the situation was um, it was okay. I did two things. I did that I just explained that I never do really hold through the bell. Then I also put a limit order. The only reason why I did that is because there is a low of 404. You can see on the ladder here, this yellow little ball relates to the dotted yellow line, which is the VWAP, volume weighted average price, and it's converging really closely at 401, 402 actually, with the 200 EMA. So I was pretty positive that if I got filled here on the bottom, I think I'm gonna buy now because I'm jumping the gun and I want to like be laughed out. So if it would go more, I would just double down. Also, third thing I never really want to do is to average down, but right there is one of the few places that I would on this situation. It's like I like my odds. Let's put it this way. So let's run this and see how it goes. I think I got in there. 54 shares, still very small size. Very small size. 50 times less size than I would use in the future. I'm still under PDT, so it's very hard for me to trade with a cash account. I run out of bullets very soon, all the time. And by the way, you see over here, $10,000 negative. That's like I'm stuck on a few really bad choices when it came to when it came to swing trades, and those stocks died, and I got stuck in that position. That's why I'm always gonna be there with those 10 grand to remind me of how much of an idiot I can be. It's a good thing, I guess, to remind me. So I doubled down my position at 406, still a little high, but I was willing to triple down, which is gonna happen, I think, after the bell. My max loss is $30, so I was like, you know what, this is gonna be the trade this evening. I'm gonna open into the bell on max loss and I stop, or I don't know why I thought that, but I just like my odds, So let's see how this plays. Let me go 30 seconds into the bell. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, let me go 30 seconds into it. Now I'm gonna hold, and another 30 seconds. There you go. There is 7 seconds for the bell.
Hopefully let's go, guys.
Let's see what I say. I think I'm gonna get filled right there. 299, and I'm gonna hold because I'm like, this went way lower than I thought, but this usually sometimes happens. So I'm not too worried there. I'm gonna let it work. I was about to cut it at like under 390, but guess what happens? There you go. I'm scaling out. Perfect on the apex point. So
I did not.
18 bucks. Made 18 bucks there.
That's a good win. Okay. That was a fucking good win, man.
And I'm sorry about the F-bombs. Well, this is for adults, not for children. So
stop cussing.
Exactly. So I'm gonna get up to $30, and then I'm gonna give half back. I don't know if I give half back right away, but then I'm not gonna go into it because I just kept trading backside, and there was a mistake. Gave half back, and I will show how much I made today at the end. So buying high there for the break. Let's watch this. In the first 5 minutes,
it's a lot of lag.
It's a lot of action. There you go, nice pop there. Good. So a little early. Good. So a little early there. Do you see how I'm gonna pause here? How previous support or resistance, even though that you break, it still works. It's one thing that I've noticed, like, don't erase all your lines right away because they could still be in play. These two not so much, but I'll leave at least the 448, which is 450. Broke from 450, went to the high of 456. So it's right here is just congestion. So I wouldn't get stuck in one line. I'll just address congestion, you know. Let's play this up. So I'm $23 up. I'll get up to 30, I think. I think he might be right there, like the mid 30s there. So fast because of decision. It just feels so heavy that, you know, I'm glad I waited. I got a little late fill, so I'm bound. See, I'm bailing. As soon as it doesn't go my way, late fill again. And I bail because it just hovered on it. Shaky. Like I said, now it's going to go. Think. No. So a little too early. Man, that was a breakout there. And then I got paralyzed, you know. See, that was a mistake. I sold a little too early. I gotta remember where the candles are gonna form, and then play that time. You know, because there's a huge difference if you buy in the middle of the 30 seconds of the minute candle, if you buy when the other candle's about to form. So, see, I gave some money back from 23 to 19. I kind of like lowered size a little. Ooh, that was a nice win.
Now. That was a good catch, bro.
That was a good win. $25.99. I think I'm gonna go up to 30. A little top heavy. Notice that I lowered my shares from 54 to 36. When it's like this on breakout mode, it gets shaky. So I rather buy the dip with a little bit some bigger size than the dip within the rip. So let's say that was a dip within the rip. Look, buy right there. And hopefully we'll go. I mean, that was the dip within the dip. You know, so I'm trying to get the dip between within the rip, and that's I think that's gonna happen right now. High that candle is 461. Yeah, that's it. See, the dip within the rip.
That was not a good feel, was it? All right, that was.
So 10-cent win there, 11-cent win. So almost to my highs. See how this thing was whippy. So I'll go a little bigger there, but I didn't. But I would. That's where I would. You know, but I think I'm just trying to protect my profits, which is a good approach sometimes. It's like tiny loss right there. Trying to time it.
See if he holds. Retest real quick.
Yeah, I felt good about the low 40s. There you go. Regained it 450.
All right, hold this for a second.
See if he holds the 450. Look, the bid's trying to get under the 450. There you go. And that's what I'm gonna sell. There you go. I knew it. There you go. 30. That was my high. That was my high. Let me see. Let me watch one more trade. See if that was my high.
Low 40s again. Nope.
Yeah, I start losing it. So let me just go further. So from 27 to 25, for 20. Look, I'm at $20 there. 19. So now I'm gonna start. That's when you have to just pause. You know, you just pause to see what you're doing wrong and just let the thing settle, because it takes some nerves, man, to stop, and I didn't. So I gave half of my profits. So anyway, I'm gonna stop here, at least that, and then those were mostly on the HWL. So look what happened. It actually gave all its profits, and then the one that later ran was DATS. I remember this ticker being really good not too long ago. But by the time you got here, guys, I was out of bullets again, meaning I was out of buying power because I had used all my cash from my cash account. So that's the most frustrating thing. I'm trying to get over PDT real very soon. So around here, I was just watching the mind trading. But anyway, my total for the day is $13.93. Let me bring this in. Actually $13.07 after fees and commissions. So see, I'm not really proud about all this. I gotta be more steady. This is too many emotions, you know. And I don't know why it doesn't show that my high was 30. So showing that my high of the day was 19. That's a lie. So this would have looked a lot worse because it will go to 30 and then more than half back down. I ignored one of my walk-away rules, which is to give half back. And I went to 10, and I went all the way to red, which is another rule, which is green to red. I went from green to red. I didn't walk away. That could have been easily the other way around. So I broke a couple of rules, but I still feel good about my reading abilities. My winning rate is 47 to 53, so that is almost 50-50. I need to get closer to 50%, which will increase my profits nicely. My month is looking good. We go to the calendar. My month is $116. Again, I'm trading 50 times less what I would have to trading, so that would be $5,000 tonight, almost $6,000 profit for the month. But who knows? Because trading with that bigger size, it's a little harder. That's how my month looks. Let me go back here to the details. No, that's not detail. I want reports. There you go. So I had a little bit of a loss here, and then I recouped some of the highs. 287 is the high, and 296. Like kissing at the door, knocking at the door at 300. This is from December 1st, January, the end of January, which we haven't gotten there yet. But I am. That's when I started really serious about this strategy and tracking my numbers. If you go before this, it's like, oh my God, it's like this. It's pretty gnarly. Big loss here. They will never allow it to happen again. That was a spiral day. My max loss is $30. Should have stopped here. I kept this one really small. A nice run of green days. The biggest green day finally surpassed my biggest loss. So that was 2 days ago. Pretty proud of that. And just felt like I could have done a lot better today if I didn't have ran out of bullets. So the details for this. So I'm gonna go win loss days. A 17-day winning streak. Not winning streak, but 17 days that I won, and then only lost 3 days. That's pretty all right with me. The winning trade is 43% to losing trade 57. I don't like this. I gotta get to more 50-50. Actually, detail will tell me better in 1 second. It'll be a little better. There you go, 48 to 51. So that is closer. I wanted to get my average hold time for losing trades less than my average time for winning trades. I want to be like under 10 seconds here. I got to work on that. My cat's trying to jump on my table right now, so let me just get hurt here. There you go, baby. I like everything I see, man. Maybe my profit factor needs to be a little bigger, maybe 1.5. Yeah, I'm pretty alright with this. No drawdown now, and yeah, this is my life right now. I'm probably gonna be trading above PDT next month in February. I have some money coming my way, and hopefully I'll make a good transition to bigger size. So again, remember, I'm doing this for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and if you do trade at your own risk. Just be my advice. Only advice I have for you guys to be patient with yourself. If you're gonna undertake the risk of day trading, I cannot stress enough of how important it is to get a hold of your emotions. Be like a monk, Once we trade with fear, if you trade in the money that you have to pay your bills, that's not the way to do it. I never got down to that, but I was very worried about my losses, and I had to size down. So size down, use very small size, or use a simulator. I'm not really big on simulators because simulators do not act very realistically to fills and to the stock market itself, man. It doesn't. So I rather fund an account with very little money and then trade very small size, because then the emotions are real, the money is real, but it's small. So then you can trade with what you can afford to lose, with play money. So that's the only suggestion I'll ever give. Anything else is on you. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. So if I get to help anybody out there, that's a win-win for me and for you guys. So thanks for watching if everybody did. And I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go.